Finally tonight, sad news from the NewsHour family. Betty Ann Bowser, longtime correspondent for the PBS NewsHour, died Friday night at her home in Ajic, Mexico. She was 73. Betty Ann was a proud Virginian, starting her career in 1966 at WAVY in the Hampton Roads area. 8 years later, she was working for CBS News during the Walter Cronkite era, eventually becoming the co-anchor of a news magazine program, 30 Minutes.
The recovery is still in its early stages, and
she began filing stories for the NewsHour as a correspondent in 1986, covering stories like the Oklahoma City bombing, 9/11, and a long list of natural disasters. She spent time getting to know victims of those tragedies, and she wasn't afraid to push more well-known public figures for answers, as was the case when she sat down with Donald Trump in 1992.
Are you a Republican or a Democrat?
I'm probably a Republican, but
an
I'm
economic
sort of,
Republican,
yeah,
a social
maybe.
Democrat?
But I'm really for an individual more than I am for a party.
She always kept digging, asking civil engineers why the levees failed after Hurricane Katrina.
They knowingly built a levee below their own standards in the first place?
And that's correct.
And now they're building it back to what it was before, and it didn't work.
And that's correct.
Shortly before the passage of the Affordable Care Act in 2010, Betty Ann was named health correspondent for the NewsHour. She took viewers to the front lines of the nation's raging healthcare battles and far beyond the Beltway, where she tried to convey the daily challenges Americans face.
If you live in Lambert and you need groceries, your only option is this convenience store.
We'll remember Betty Ann for her tenacity and wit, and for the many complex stories she helped us tell.